Hey guys, it's Tricia Carr. I have new exciting things going on with my Mystic Arts Academy. You can now subscribe to receive all of the live monthly content for about a third of the investment of a single class. Included are at least one downloadable guided meditation per month, 2 live events ranging from classes, channeled messages, group readings, intuitive development guidance, Q&A sessions, and tons of community. You'll also have access to a private Facebook community for fellowship and support, and this space is kept super sacred and high vibrational. Your subscription gives you access to the whole library of classes and live events, which are on a vast array of topics. All events are offered online by Zoom video call, and many are also offered live in person at my studio here in Los Angeles. Subscribing to the Mystic Arts Academy is also a way for you to support the Charmed Life podcast and engage on a deeper level. I'm offering the subscription at a super low rate of $22 a month. Joining now locks in this rate for as long as you're subscribed. Click on the description of this episode or go to my website, triciacarcharm.com, and click on Mystic Arts Academy. I look forward to connecting. Hi friends, it's Tricia Carr. Welcome to Phase 14, Day 14 of 29 Days of Lunar Phase, and another mini episode of Charmed Life. Well, I have been so enjoying this journey of doing daily episodes with you, connecting with the moon energy, and I have definitely seen a change in my own personal life, and I trust that you can experience this as well. By observing your intention, by observing your actions, you will definitely be able to see a change. And the change of your inner world is actually the most profound and the most real change of all. And so I hope that you are experiencing that, and feel free to go back and listen to these episodes if you want to start it over with the next lunar cycle. You can definitely do that and reap the benefits. If you want to join just now and continue on, we have a full moon in just a couple of days at this time, and you can be working on your manifestation process wherever you are. And so this episode today, this lunar energy, as we are approaching that full moon energy, the harvest, the height of our manifesting powers, the height of our emotions, so much tension, good or bad or mundane, but so much feeling. You know, I used to work in the hospitality industry, and I was a bartender for years, and there's a truth about that full moon energy. And if you work in healthcare, you work in hospitals, there's just no denying that there is more activity in human behavior at the time of the full moon. And so you, as certainly being a sensitive person, the people that would be attracted to this kind of material are sensitives, then I'm sure you feel this as well. And you feel it for yourself, and you feel it in the atmosphere, the emotional and mental atmosphere. And so what this episode, this Phase 14 is about today is negative beliefs or doubts. Because as we are approaching the time of the height of our manifesting powers, where the full moon would indicate the energy of harvest, of beginning to see the mattering of your manifestation, then this could be a time where you start to have some doubts. We talked about the last couple of days, we talked about how we would be clearing our inner space and even our outer world for the manifestation, making room for the harvest. And so here is just another layer of it. If you still have doubts, if you have negative beliefs, and I'm sure you do because I imagine you are a person, then this is to that intention, to that concern. You see, negative beliefs or doubts, they are constructs, meaning they were built and constructed. You constructed them. I constructed mine, you constructed yours. You created them. You did it unconsciously, because if you no longer desire them consciously and they don't align with your soul and what it is that you know you're here to manifest and to create, then it would be unconscious. And perhaps some of it is conscious. You know how this belief started. You know why it's there. You know the experiences that influenced you to create that negative belief behind every negative belief, at the root of it, is an intention that is positive. Just about every negative belief, limiting belief, every doubt, really every one of those, anything like that, can be traced back to a good intention. Usually it's something about protecting yourself. Really, how the negative beliefs, limiting beliefs, doubts, they are constructed in that experience of being a child, wanting to be protected, wanting to survive. So when a negative belief, this construct, is being threatened, and it gets threatened by your own growth, by your consciousness, it fights. It fights the deconstruction. So with your new manifestation, you may have doubts that it's going to actually unfold. Those doubts are there as a construct, and they are fighting the deconstruction. The deconstruction that is being implied by the intention of your new manifestation. And then not only is it implied by the intention, when the actions are taken on your manifestation, then it is deeply threatened, these negative beliefs, these limiting beliefs. And as I said, they are built from a concern of survival. That is their entire function, is to survive. And so this is how they fight back. Their entire job is to survive. They were created from the seed of survival, and now this is what they do when they are challenged by your higher essence, by your consciousness. The belief was constructed, this negative belief was constructed entirely from the energy of survival. Therefore, when it is not honored, when its interest of survival for itself, and the belief behind it is that it is your own survival, when it is not entirely honored, when you grow in your consciousness, this negative belief, this doubt, will begin to surface as tension, as fear, resistance, and even show as patterning in your world, in your activity, in your behavior, and in the things that you attract, patterns to remind you of its existence and purpose. It shows up louder to remind you that it is there. It gets louder, and your consciousness then also gets louder. The aligned consciousness, the higher mind, the new intentions or the higher essence, that which is aligned with your higher self and that which you are creating, it gets louder too. And this is the tension. This is the cognitive dissonance of transition and growth. So you're in your manifestation process, and you are feeling challenged to believe in your own power, to believe in your deservedness, to believe in the possibility of you creating that which you desire, that which you intend. Know that that tension and that resistance that you're experiencing is actually a good sign that deconstruction of the old beliefs, patterns, habits, and behaviors is underway. Deconstruction is actually happening. When we deconstruct the old, the new takes its place. It's a symbiotic process. So what you can do is just to peacefully side with consciousness, and the work will naturally unfold. Even if your negative beliefs or your doubts, your limiting beliefs, even if they have not all been completely eradicated, you can be surprised by your manifestation. You don't have to have a perfectly clean house to welcome a new guest. Sometimes you cram things in the closet. And then you will have the space, the motivation, you'll have the resources, and all of it can continue. It's a work in progress. You don't have to be perfect to be a creator. And after all, you can surprise yourself with your manifestation, even though your doubts may still be there in some degree or another. You can be surprised because you're not doing that work all alone. You're a co-creator. The whole universe is conspiring with you for your success. And so I leave you with this, that if you have powerful tension, any resistance, doubts, limiting and negative beliefs about your power to create, your power to manifest, I invite you to see it as a good sign. I invite you to see it as the dam about to break, and your manifestation is just now imminent. So happy manifesting. The full moon is just around the corner. We enter into the energy of the full moon tomorrow, or whenever you're listening to this in the next day or so. From the time that this is being released, the actual 100% full moon will be on Tuesday, will be in about 3 days. But we enter in the phase of the high 90s, the 98% of the full moon energy, where we really start to feel it very soon. Happy manifesting. Happy co-creating. I'll check in with you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. I love you, whoever you are. Hey everyone, it's Tricia Carr. I'm really excited because it is the time of the year for me to offer my Animal Communication Comprehensive Program live online. Whether you are interested in the profession or if you would like to connect more deeply with your own animal family members, having an understanding of this form of telepathy will enhance your life and all of your other intuitive gifts. About once per year, I offer this program live, and that time is now. It is starting in December of 2019, and this particular live program has some bonus time added in. So the way this program works is it is delivered live online, and we also have a private study group of a beautiful community of like-hearted animal and nature lovers. Go ahead and check it out. The link is in the description, and I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for your love of animals, for your love of our planet, and for shining your light on our beautiful world.